Alright, y'all, so today I'm gonna give you some really awesome tips on DIYing your own keyword strategy in 2 hours or less for powerful SEO. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to build out your keyword strategy for your own sweet self and your own website in 2 hours or less. Is this something that I will do for you on a coaching call? Absolutely. However, if you're just like, Faith, I have exactly $0, exactly zero, then this will get you started, because I don't want y'all just floundering around throwing content into the air like confetti, hoping that it will land somewhere without the right keyword strategy. So we're going to dig in, and I'm going to teach you how to build out your own keyword strategy in 2 hours or less. Y'all ready? Let's dive on in. Hey there, fellow entrepreneur. Welcome to Simple SEO and Marketing with me, Faith Hannon. Do you want to grow your business with organic marketing and finally feel like you can understand SEO? Are you scouring the internet for how to get more website traffic, SEO for dummies, and how to market on Pinterest? Have you tried to grow your business with SEO and blogging only to get frustrated and quit because it's overwhelming and too time consuming? Been there. Hey, I'm Faith Hannon, Jesus lover, copywriter, blogger, wife, wrangler of tiny humans, and barrel racer. And let me tell you, I didn't have time to waste sorting through SEO and keyword strategies that either didn't work or were so over my head I couldn't understand them. I honestly thought that SEO and blogging only worked for people with a PhD in tech jargon and a whole team of employees, until I learned these secrets. Good SEO strategies don't have to be complicated, and creating and marketing great content doesn't have to take more than a couple hours a week total. So pop in those earbuds, slam some coffee, and let's grow your business with simple organic marketing and a healthy dose of biblical encouragement along the way. All right, y'all, if you didn't know, having the right keyword strategy for your website as it stands right now and in this season is so crucial to getting found online, because you could be like little baby blogger Faith, who didn't understand, like, oh, I'm just going to use a title that has the biggest number when I type it into Google, and be doing things completely backwards and creating content around what has the most search results instead of what has the most searches. Or you can be like teenager blogger Faith, who is like, oh, I'm just going to use the biggest keywords in all of the places for all of the things and just say, ta-da, here I am, which BT dubs does not work. You need to have the right keywords on your website and the right keyword strategy for your blogs and any other long form content to get found, okay? Now, this is something that I will do with you in a coaching call, but I know not everybody has the budget for one-on-one coaching, nor do I have the time to help everybody in the universe, because #kids mom life comes first, right? So I'm going to walk you through how to figure out your own keyword strategy in 2 hours or less and really get you started, all right? Step number 1, you have to know the health of your website, okay? Because the health of your website affects your domain authority. It affects your SEO street cred, as I like to call it. The health of your website affects the size of keywords and the competitiveness of keywords that you can go for, okay? So how confident are you that your website was set up correctly from the get-go, okay? Have you been using SEO-friendly content? And if so, how often and how consistently? Another question you need to ask here is, do you have a bunch of broken links? Do you have quality link shares? Is another question. How appropriate are your file sizes or your image sizes? And another thing you need to know is, do you have a bunch of 404s, okay? And you can have way more 404s if you migrated messy. Ask me how I know. This is honestly something that we are working on pretty hard over here at faithhannon.com. This year, it's a top priority for me, because I'll be real with y'all. Last year, I grew a whole human. I grew and birthed a human. And so the amount of time and energy that I had to put into my business was just spent elsewhere, and I didn't do a lot of these little back end things. And so this year we're just kind of refreshing and digging into some things. Currently, Ahrefs is my favorite free tool to monitor this. So if you don't have an account, go over to it's ahrefs.com. Sign up for a free account, and they'll connect with your Google Analytics, because whatever tool you use, if it's any good, it needs to connect with your Google Analytics. You can thank me later. And what you're going to do is you're going to sign up for a free account there, and you're going to read the emails that they send you about the health of your site. And then once a week, once a month, whatever you can do, I want you to go over there and I want you to just fix the things that are in the red. And you'll start to see the health of your site improving, okay? Now, if you didn't do things messy, if you had things set up correctly from the get-go, then you're not going to have as many things to fix as I do. But I'll be real with y'all. A lot of the things that I've learned to help y'all and other business owners, I've learned by doing them the wrong way first. So you get to learn from my mistakes. But Ahrefs is a really great tool there. So go ahead and sign up for that. It's free. That thing is free. You can pay a lot of dollars for the full package, but you can get by with the free tool for show on just fixing up some of the health things on your website, okay? Well, hey there, pal. I just wanted to take a minute and tell you about a coaching call offer that I have for you. Are you tired of having to guess at what keywords you actually need to get more traffic to and more sales from your website? Do you feel like you're just fumbling around in the dark with your SEO strategy? Do you second guess yourself every month when it's time to plan your content? What if we could fix literally all of that in 1 hour? In a 1 hour coaching session, we'll powwow over Zoom and hash out your best fit SEO strategy and the ideal keywords for your business and your goals. You'll walk away with the exact right keywords, page titles, and H1 text for your main website pages. You'll get a blog strategy for the next 4 blogs, complete with SEO-friendly, click-worthy titles, and as a bonus, a Google Analytics tracking template and a bonus module for my course on the house. So go to faithhannon.com/booking to grab your spot now, or click the link in the show notes. Spots are limited and they fill up fast, so don't waste any more time fiddle farting around with the spaghetti at the wall approach. Let's get a solid SEO strategy locked and loaded and ready to go for you so that you can reach more of your people with your God-given gifts in business. The number 2 thing that you need to do is you need to know your keyword range and size. Now, this is something that I walk you through inside of my signature course, the Organic Marketing Framework, and it's a formula that I have figured out through doing this with so many coaching clients and so many students. But depending on a variety of factors, there is a range of keyword searches per month and a difficulty level that you can go for. Now, this looks at 2 different factors. How many searches per month is a keyword getting, and what keyword difficulty are you capable of ranking for? Now, if you have Uber Suggest for yourself, it's like $290 for a one-time lifetime license. It's a great deal. If you have Uber Suggest for yourself and you have it connected to Google Analytics, Uber Suggest will actually give you suggestions on, hey, you can probably go for this keyword difficulty and rank on page 1. And it'll tell you, keep your keyword difficulty under this range. So if you have Uber Suggest set up, that is a great start. I still like to use my formula here. But you need to know your keyword range and size, and just setting up Uber Suggest is a great start for that. Now, so you know 2 things, right? You know the health of your website and you know your keyword range and size, okay? The other thing you need to know before you get into this is you need to know your content buckets. What in the heck are you going to be talking about, y'all? Are you going to be talking about dog food and dog treats and dog exercises for your website? Great. Are you going to be talking about healthy recipes and exercises you can do in 10 minutes or less, and teaching your kids how to do these things, great. Whatever your content buckets are, know what those are so that when you go in to do keyword research, you can find keywords for your content buckets, because you're probably not just talking about what you sell, please and thank you. You're also going to be creating helpful content in these different areas that relate to what you do. All right. If you have not listened to, I think it's episode number 66, where I talk about your wagon wheel why and figuring out your content buckets, make sure you listen to that. But you need to know what you're going to be talking about, general ideas, general content buckets, before you start digging in and doing your keyword research. And then step number 5 is you start digging in and doing your keyword research. Obviously, Ubersuggest is my favorite tool here, the one that I use the most often, but I am actually playing with other tools a little bit more this year to see, just kind of play with them. But Ubersuggest is a great place for you to start doing this. And what I want you to do is I want you to go in and I want you to think about your content buckets and what you do, and you're going to start in the keyword ideas section, and you're just going to start putting in ideas, and you're going to start scrolling through the list of suggestions that Ubersuggest gives you, and you're going to start adding ones that fit in that keyword range to your spreadsheet. Okay. And then in 2 hours, or actually 1 hour, 1.5 hours, you're going to hit pause, and then you're going to go write your own page titles, and you're going to decide what you want for your H1 text and your H2 text on your page and your blog content for the next 3 to 6 months. So you have some prep work to do, but you really can do the keyword research and go through those areas in 2 hours or less. If you are a coaching client of mine, we get through it in an hour, because been there, done that, have a lot of practice. But really, when you have this prep work done, you can spend an hour, hour and a half on a keyword research tool and write your page titles, write your H1 text and your H2 text for most of your main pages, and then plan out your blog content around these keywords. So I hope that's helpful for y'all. Go ahead and book a coaching call with me. I am back coaching with very limited spots starting in March, because I am easing back in off of maternity leave after having baby number 3. But I also want lots of time to cuddle this baby and raise my babies when they're little. So make sure that you get that coaching call spot booked. They are limited. They are very limited. I'm not taking a ton of coaching calls, not as many as I was doing, and I wasn't doing that many. So make sure that you get that coaching call booked. In that coaching call, I will help you figure out your customized keyword strategy, your SEO strategy for your website. And then we will actually write blog titles for you. You're going to get some great blog titles and your content assignments for the next month to help really get the ball rolling. So make sure that you have hooked up Ahrefs to your website so you can start figuring out the health of your website, get those things fixed, and then I want you to know your keyword range and size, know your content buckets, and then start digging in and doing the keyword research. If you have questions, pop them over into the Facebook group, and we will try to help you as best we can. If you are curious at what your content bucket should be, hop on over in there and ask the other people in the Facebook group, hey, this is what I do. What would some great content buckets be? And we'll just try to help each other out and really engage in community there. All right, y'all, we'll chat with you next episode. Bye. Thank you so much for listening in today. Hopefully this episode gave you some really tangible tips for better SEO and marketing to get more leads and more sales from your website. If it did, can I ask you a quick favor? Would you please share this episode with a friend, and then just take 10 seconds and go leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. That is the very best way to help more Jesus-loving entrepreneurs scale their businesses so that they can help more people with their gifts and make an even bigger impact for the kingdom of God. And guess what? We now have a Facebook community where we can learn, hang out, and laugh. Go join the Facebook group now. It's linked in the show notes. And all the other things, courses, coaching, and copywriting can be found at my website, faithhannon.com. Until next time, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.